Hello everyone, it is Nathan with the Golden Age Gamers, and I'm here today to open up a whole box, right here, of the Opus 5 Final Fantasy trading card game cards. I am super duper excited to do this, never done an unboxing before of any kind of trading card game on the channel, so this is the first one, so hopefully it goes well, and I'm sure people will let me know in the comments if it goes well or not, and hopefully you guys can offer some improvements if it doesn't go well. So let's get started. Now, Final Fantasy trading card game is a game that is just growing and growing and growing. It's got a great community so far. We have a really, I think, great community here in Pittsburgh, and it's great to see it growing. And hopefully, it continues to grow in the future as they continue to release more sets. And obviously, we're on the fifth one right now, Opus 5. And Opus 6 is coming out in July. I think July 13th, I want to say. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. But that's why I want to open up Opus 5 here, because as of this recording, it is the newest set. And just to let you know a little bit about these packs. Now, each pack contains 12 cards. You get 7 commons, you get 3 rares, which they call them rare, but they're more like an uncommon in other trading card games. Then you also get a guaranteed foil in every single pack. Now, that foil can be anything, any of the 4 rarities. It can be a common, a rare, a hero, which is kind of like the rare card in the pack, or a legend, which is the most sought after rarity in the sets. So it can be any of those. So you can end up with like 2 legends in some packs, which I have before, which those packs are fantastic. They are usually worth a bit of money. The legends are, so when you get 2 of them, including like a foil legend, you're usually hitting a jackpot in that pack. And as far as these booster boxes go, usually it's about 7 legends guaranteed in every one of these full booster boxes. Now, I've pulled open a couple of these booster boxes so far, and oh, sorry if you hear that. That's my cat rummaging around. Get out of here, you little stinker! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, you're a turd. Okay. Anyway, he doesn't want to go, so he's rummaging around the bag that I had this box in. Anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, so about 7 or so legends per box. You can get a couple foils in a box. I think the best I've done, Chris and I, buddy Chris, we split a box once, and I think we ended up with 12 legends total, which out of, how many are in here? I think 18 or 30, let's see here, 36 packs. Yep. Out of 36 packs, you get 12. That's pretty good. I'll take that any day. 1 out of every 3 packs for Legend. That's not bad odds. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack the first pack here. I'll do it right in front of you. And then after this first one, after we go through, what the packs look like, I'm going to go ahead and speed through them a little bit and just get down to the gritty nitty with the foil and also the hero or legend card in each pack. So for this one, let's go ahead and open it up here. And one thing I do want to say, for anyone that hasn't played this game before, I would highly recommend it. It plays a little bit like Magic, but it still has a lot of differences from Magic that make it very unique. So, like, I used to play Magic. I played for, I think, like 18 years or so. So I played for a little bit. I can say that this game certainly has an easier difficulty curve, as well as the investment as far as the monetary value is a lot less to be competitive. I wrote a whole article on it about why this is the best trading card game on the market right now, and I strongly believe that. And the monetary value is just one of them. I feel like you get a lot more per pack in Final Fantasy trading card game as far as like the value of the cards go compared to Magic, where in Magic you're opening a bunch of packs that man, you really get cards that either are just plain bad or they're not useful in any sort of format, because they do have a couple different formats. So yeah, I really believe this is the best trading card game on the market. And let's go ahead and look at the cards. Each card has an element. This one's ice. There are 8. There's earth, fire, ice, lightning. I gotta look at my notes here. Sorry. Water, wind, dark, and light. There's not very many dark and light cards. They tend to be extremely powerful. And unless a card states otherwise, you can only have one of each in play at a time. So they're a little bit more uncommon to see in like tournaments and stuff. But when you do see them, look out because they're usually really powerful. So each one has an element here. You'll see this symbol right here. This means that multiple of this Mystic Knight can be in play. If you don't see this symbol right here, which means that you can have multiples of this card, you can only have like one Mystic Knight in play. So we'll see here. We'll go to the next card, next common here. Oh, Noble Knight. Okay, bad example. Okay, here we go. Vayne EX. You see there's no symbol there, which means you can only have one of him in play at a time. So, and then you'll see down here, there it focused, you see 5, which is the set dash 047. That's the card number in the set. C is for common, so you know the rarity. And this is kind of cool. This 2007, this set didn't actually come out in 2007, it came out in 2017. But that's actually from when this game, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, came out. So the date down here actually matches up with the date that the game came out. So that's kind of an interesting thing that the other trading card games in general don't have. So here you'll see the type of card it is. There's forward, there's backup, which are like lands in Magic, but they, for the most part, they usually have an ability. There are some that don't, but for the most part, a lot of them have some sort of ability that you can either trigger or triggers when they come into play. There's also summons, and then the last one is monsters, which are very similar to artifacts in Magic. So just as a point of reference, just in case anybody played Magic and wants to know what the cards are kind of like. Obviously, like I said earlier, here's the set. This is the job of the card. Now these jobs can range from standard unit like this one, which is a very general one, and then you also have like Archfiend, for example, is one. There's a ton of Warrior of Light is one that's becoming a lot more popular with Opus 5, and I believe will also become a lot more popular with Opus 6. So, and here's the power of the card, 7,000. So this one has 7,000 power, which means when it attacks with 7,000 power, so it would have to be blocked by a card with 7,000 or more power to destroy it, unless ability says otherwise. And its ability right here just states that when Mystic Knight attacks, you may cast one summon from your hand. The cost required to cast it is reduced by 1, which is really cool. This is really good. The only downfall is that it can't become 0, which in all these reduced cost abilities, I believe they all say it can't become 0, which is fair. I mean, you don't want to just start throwing out summon after summon after summon if you have just one cost summons and you happen to attack with a Mystic Knight and then all your summons become 0 cost and then you pretty much just auto win. But yeah, so that's Mystic Knight. That is the first common in the pack. So we'll just go ahead and set that aside over here. Next one's Moogle Knight. Now this one is also 7,000 power forward, and it states that you can, this is the water element here, you can you can exhaust a water, and it says that it doesn't receive any damage from your opponent's summons or abilities this turn, which is really good because there are a lot of decks that will try and just automatically break, which is the same as destroy cards, especially like three cost ones like you see up here. That's pretty common, so that's not bad. So then we have Vayne EX. He's also a common. He's 6,000 power one, and his EX burst up here. Now this triggers when he comes into play, obviously, and whenever you take damage, the goal of the game is to deal 7 points of damage to your opponent, and you do that by attacking your opponent directly. So if they have no creatures out and they can't block, or I'm sorry, no forwards out and they can't block, or you destroy all their forwards, or their forwards are all activated, which is the same thing as tapping in Magic. Excuse me. And then you would deal a point of damage. You need to deal 7 of that. So this one just states that, when you deal a point of damage, you would take the top card off. If it's this Vayne card, then you would activate his ability when you receive that point of damage. So it's kind of neat. It's a neat ability that whenever you attack an opponent, there is the chance for a negative effect to happen to your cards. So this one, his EX burst, is that when he enters the field or is revealed for a point of damage, you may search for one card named Larsa and add it to your hand. So that's pretty good. It's not bad. And then you could obviously play it the next turn if you received a point of damage, or that turn, obviously, if you had just played him onto the field. So yeah, that's not too bad. Let's go to the next one. It's Thief. Just says that activate and also pay 1 wind. This is a wind card, and it says put him into the break zone, so you would destroy this card. And then it says your opponent reveals his or her hand, select 1 character card from their hand, your opponent discards this card. You can only use this ability during your turn. Okay, that's not bad. And this is a backup, which means that these are used just like lands are in Magic, where you would play it onto the field, and then you'd be able to activate it for energy to play the cards. So the next one after that is Assassin, okay? And states it has a haste, which is exactly what you think it is. It can attack the first turn it comes into play. And whenever it attacks, choose 1 forward or cost 2 or less. Dolt. Okay, that's not too bad. Now the power is extremely low, but that's because it's only a 2-drop with haste, and it has that ability as well. So this is a really good like early game card for a lightning deck. And then Miner, which states that this is a backup for a 4-drop backup, that whenever he enters the field, choose 1 backup in your break zone, add it to your hand. Okay, that's not bad. There are some decks that focus on breaking. They focus on breaking backups. So yeah, that would not be bad at all. And then his other ability is pay 1 earth and then 1 of any color or any element and activate it. And you can put him into the break zone. Choose 1 forward in your break zone, add it to your hand. Okay, so similar idea, but with a forward. So yeah, that's not bad at all. And let's see what the next one is. Fisher, okay, another backup, states that you can pay 2 water and then 1 of any element and activate this to put him into the break zone. Choose 1 monster of cost 3 or less into your in your break zone. Play it under the field. You can only use this ability during your turn. Okay, yep, not bad. And then the foil in this one is Arithmetician, which is just a common. So this will happen a lot. You will end up with a lot of foil commons, but they're still really nice looking cards. And I know you're not here to feel them, but I can assure you that they also have some weight to them. Not just the foil ones, but the cards in general. They're really good. And I think I've been saying activate the cards. I believe that is the wrong term. I need to grab the rule book because I am a little rusty. I don't play as much as I'd like to. But yeah, anyway, so this one just states that you would tap the card, and then you can select 1 number, draw all forwards of that cost. You can only use this ability during your turn. Okay, and then the first rare is it Une? And it states that it enters the field. Doll. Oh, I'm sorry, you doll the cards. Okay, wow, I'm real silly. Okay. I was saying activate the whole time. I meant to say doll. I'm sure I'm going to get some flack for that, so I'll just brace for it. And it says that he does not activate during your active phase. That's when you would undoll the card. And then when he enters the field, choose 1 forward opponent controls, doll it. As long as he's on the field, it does not activate during its controller's active phase. Okay, that's not bad at all. Ice is really big on dulling and also freezing cards, which freezing means they do not activate during the controller's next turn. So yeah, that's not bad at all. And then Gabranth, he is a 4-drop forward with 8,000 power, and he states if you have received 5 points of damage or more, the cost for playing him onto the field is reduced by 3. Okay, so he's a good like late game card to drop. And you can put him into the break zone during this turn. The next damage dealt to you becomes 0 instead. Okay, so that's really good. That can literally prevent you from losing the game, at least for that turn. So that is not bad at all. And then Layark, which is a 1-drop monster, and it states that when clumsy fingers here. So it states that when a forward opponent controls attacks, put Layark into the break zone. If you do so, activate all the characters you control. Okay, that's not bad at all. That can definitely be used to play some summons or use any card's abilities to possibly remove some of their forwards attacking, or just any of their forwards in play. Wind is really big on removal. So yeah, and then you draw a card on top of that. So that's not bad at all. And then the... Oh, Odin. Okay, yep, this is not a bad card. This is, as you can see down there, the hero that we got for... Oh, let me... Doesn't... Okay, there we go. Yep, hero. You can see the H for hero. He's a 3-drop summon, and it says select one of the 2 following actions. Choose one forward of cost 3 or less, break it. And then you can also choose one monster of cost 3 or less, break it. So this is pretty good if you play early in the game, remove a forward of cost 3 or less. It's really good against like ice, I'd say. I know lightning is usually played with ice, but I guess you can use it for whatever you want. So that is our hero for this one. I'm going to put him aside right here. I'm just going to make a pile for that. So yeah, let's get to the next one here. And like I said, I'm going to go a bit faster just because I am a little pressed for time here. So we're going to go ahead and take out all the comments. So here is the foil card. It is Ranger. I'll put the foil over here. Let's see. And we saw this one. Yeah, I think we saw Ranger in the other one too. So yeah, this one just says Doll. Put him in the break zone. Choose one monster. Cost 2 or less. Break it. So that's not bad. One of the rares. Pinello. EX Burst. When it enters the field, you may search for one card named Vaughn, who is a big character in a lot of the Wind decks. And add it to your hand. So that's not bad at all. And obviously that'll count for if you receive damage and draw that card, or if you happen to play it on the field as a backup. So yeah, that's not bad. Got him again. All right, Matsuki. And this is a 2-drop backup that says pay 1 and Dull, and choose one forward, deal at 1,000 damage. So this would be really good paired with other cards that increase the damage that card receive, which is a lot of what Fire does. And then, oh, Royal Rickness. Okay, so I have a couple of these already. He's kind of not great. This is actually one of the ones I feel is but he can't be chosen by fire summons or fire abilities, so you can't target him with your own stuff, which is kind of a bummer. Although his ability is pay a fire, and then until end of turn, he also becomes a forward 9,000 power, and when he attacks, deal 3,000 damage to all of the forwards opponent control. So you can only use this ability once per turn. So that's not terrible. It's just he's a 5-drop. So that's kind of why I don't like him. It's with the way I play. I'm sure Chris and Leo can attest to it taking me forever to get 5 to play him. But fair enough, that's not the worst card ever. So let's get to the next one here. And in the edit, I'm going to go ahead and have a counter for how many heroes and how many legends we pull, just so we can keep track of that. So Master Monk is the foil. Set him aside. Godot, he's not bad. I like him a lot. It says that he's 8,000 power for 4-drop, and the forward's a cost 2. You control gains plus 2,000 power, and whenever he attacks, you can choose a forward, and it gains haste until end of turn. So I like him, but that's just me personally. I like using him in decks. And then you got Doga. Okay. Gumba. I love that name. All right. And then the last one is Bismarck. Okay, not bad. It's a hero and hero summon, and it says select one of the 3 following actions, choose one monster, return it to its owner's hands, choose one character you control, return it to its owner's hands, and choose one forward. Have its power until the end of turn, round down to the nearest 1,000. So it's not bad for a 2-drop. So yeah, let's go on to the next one here. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I haven't pulled anything spectacular so far, but it's still pretty early. So, okay, yep, another common foil. Still a good looking card. And not a terrible card either. It's good for if you want to make them discard a card. And put that over here. Alrighty. Another one of them. Nagi. Oh, okay. Yeah, cadets are cool. I don't have a cadet deck yet, but I definitely want to make a lightning and wind cadet deck. I think it'd be really fun to do. And then Luso. Okay. I already have a Luso, but not a bad card. 7,000 power forward, 4-drop. And it says that whenever Luso enters the field, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 category of Final Fantasy Tactics, advance 2 card among them to your hand, and return the others to the bottom of your deck in any order. And then you can pay a wind, and Luso gains first striking during the turn. So not terrible. Useful. So that's more than I can say for a lot of the Magic the Gathering cards I was getting before I kind of got out of it. So go right to the foil. Oh, okay, cool. So S is for starter. So generally the starter cards are only available like in the decks, but you can get them as foil cards in like the packs. So this is kind of a neat one. It's a 2-drop backup that says choose 1 category 13 forward you control. It gains 1,000 power into a turn. So not bad. Not terrible. Alright. And then him again. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of him. And then the last one. Oh, hey Chris, you're welcome. Chris was asking me if I got any Ramses yet. I just did, and it's a legend. So that's kind of cool. Cost required to play Ramza onto the field is reduced by 1 for each forward you control. Well, now I see why you wanted this card, Chris. For each forward other than Ramza you control, he gains plus 1,000 power. Oh boy. And if he has 10,000 power or more, he gains haste. And when he attacks, choose 1 forward, it costs 3 or less, opponent controls break it. No wonder you wanted this card. Well, hopefully I get another one in here so that I can at least trade you this one. So yeah, that's actually really good. So we're going to put that right here in the legend pile. So we got the hero pile here, legend pile here, and then I'll have another one for any foil hero or legend cards that you get in here. So let's crack into the next one. Alrighty. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, where you can choose a character. If it deals damage to a forward this turn, increase the damage by 2,000. Where if you were dealing just 1,000, maybe increases to 2,000 or 3,000 with this, and then you can kill like a Dragoon with it. Which I have seen some decks that focus on having like the 3,000 power Dragoons, and that would kill it just outright right there, without any issues at all. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. All right. I'm still getting used to some of these cards. I haven't seen everything that Opus 5 has to offer yet, so still learning. Okay, another legend. 2 legends in a row. Awesome. I'm not a huge fan of Porum and Palom, but I understand that they are useful cards and that they are legends, so that's kind of cool. So I'll take it, and it's an EX burst anyway. And it allows you to put a card from the top of your deck into your hand, which is not bad at all. And then it also lets you pretty much cancel an ability, action ability. So yeah, honestly, that's actually a good card. So yeah, might have to make a water deck with a couple of those. I think that's the third one I've gotten so far. So yeah, that's definitely enough to add to a water deck. Usually you want 3 of a lot of the cards. Alright. Oh, foil rare. Okay. When he enters the field, you may cast 1 summon, cost 2 or less from your hand without paying its cost. Okay, so that is awesome. I'm definitely going to have to make a cadet deck now, because that's pretty great. Let's see here. Go through these. Just want to show you the cards. Oh, another orphan. Okay, awesome. I was also hoping for an orphan. These cards are fantastic. It's a 6-cost, 9,000 power card, but it states that when it enters the field, choose up to 2 forwards opponent controls, dull them. If you control 5 or more ice characters, freeze them also, which is awesome. And it states that whenever it attacks, choose one forward opponent controls, freeze it. This card is super good. It's going to see a lot of play, and this is my third one. I have foil, and this will be the second non-foil I have, so I am super duper excited to play with that card. I cannot wait to make a lightning and ice deck, just like everybody else, but have Orphan in it. So, right to that. Okay, foil rare. 3-drop, 7k with Brave. So this go well in my Fire and Earth deck, which focuses on dealing damage and also Brave, so that the characters do not dull whenever they attack, so you have a nice line of defense. States that if you have 5 points of damage or more, he also gains 3 as in power. So that's not bad at all. It's good if you're like me and you plan on taking a lot of damage because you attack every single turn you possibly can. Another Godot. Oh, okay. He's not bad at all. And then, oh, another legend, third one in a row. All right, this is a good box. He's really cool. Now, this is a dark card. You see the black up there by the 6. And whenever he leaves the field, you return it to your hand instead. And he has an ability where you can sacrifice one in your hand, which means you just put it in the break zone. And it says take one more turn after this one. At the end of that turn, you lose the game. But he's 10,000 power. So... yeah, all right. We're doing pretty good so far. Let's see here. All right. Oh, nice. Got a foil version of him. So I'll take that. Sid Reigns. Okay. Oh, that's not bad at all. All right. Cool. All right. And Death Gaze. Okay, this is the hero. It's not great, but just states that until end of turn. He also becomes 4 with 7,000 power, and he can't be blocked by 4 with power greater than him. So it's not bad. Basically means that he's either going to be destroyed or destroy a forward whenever he attacks that turn. So, yeah. Not awful, but not the best card. So let's move on. Alrighty. Foil Doga. Put that over here. Oh, got a Hurdy. Hurdies are so cute. Moogles. Moogles are the best. Another one with him. And Rosa. Okay. Rosa's not bad. And let you guys read that real quick. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. See, I do like my Ifrits. Okay, foil common. This also focuses on if the more points of damage you have, the more powerful he becomes, and he's already 7k. But for the 5-drop, not fantastic. Grenade. And Barnabas. I like him. He's really only useful with Lugai or Lugay, but so be it. For 1-drop for 9,000k, I mean, I'll take that chance any day. Let's see. Okay, cool. That's our first foil hero/legend. It states that until end of turn, he also becomes 4 with 8,000 power, and he doesn't receive damage from dark cards. Okay. You can only use this ability once per turn. Okay. Yep, not bad. I have one of him already, but I like him. He's not bad at all. I'll put him over there in his own special pile. Straighten these out real quick. Whoops. Butterfingers again. Alright. And then... okay. Last one. Oh, got another wall. All right, cool. I was hoping I'd get at least one of these. This is a Warrior of Light forward. It just states that when you enter the field, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add one job, Warrior of Light card. Like I said earlier, Warrior of Lights are becoming a bigger thing in Final Fantasy trading card game, and this is definitely one of the cards that's propelling it. And just let you add it to your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. And also states that when he's put from the field into the break zone, you can choose one job Warrior of Light of 3 or less in your break zone, and you can play it onto the field. Not just put it in your hand, you can immediately play it on the field. So that's not bad at all. Alrighty, moving on. Oh, there's Ash. Okay, yep. Like I said, that's a special. So this came in the deck. But yeah, cool. I don't have an Ash yet, so super awesome. I'll take it. Yeah, Sky Pirates are pretty great too. I definitely want to make a Sky Pirate deck. I just don't have enough cards yet. So yeah. All right, and the Arc. All right. I was hoping for a couple more of these. He's also Warrior of Light. States that all Warrior of Light forwards and wind forwards other than him gain plus 1,000 power. And then you can draw a total of 3 active wind forwards or wind backups, which is nice. It lets you choose backups as well. You can choose a forward. It cannot be blocked by a forward of cost 3 or more this turn. Yeah, so he's not bad at all. Next one. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties. I had knocked over my stand that holds my phone that I'm recording on because I don't have the money for a nice fancy camera. So yeah, oops, sorry about that. But it at least allowed me the chance to go ahead and move some stuff around and make sure that it looks nice and pretty for you all. Oh, nice. Okay, and good luck. We just got Rafia as the foil card in this next pack. So that is awesome. She allows you to have plus 1,000 power to all Warrior of Light and water forwards other than her. And you can draw a total of 5 of the active water forwards or water backups. And you can choose one forward opponent controls and return it to its owner's hand. So that is awesome. That is great. And I will absolutely take that. That's a great one. So let's see here. And where is Sid? Okay, he's not bad. Just states that whenever he enters the field, your opponent reveals his or her hand. If he deals damage to a forward of cost 5 or more, you increase the damage by 4,000 instead. And if he is dealt damage by a forward of cost 5 or more, you reduce it by 4,000. So he is not bad at all. Let's do another one here. Let's see. Foil is for him. Oh, nice. Foil, our first foil legend. All right, I'll take that. Like I said, this card's actually pretty good. I already have a foil of it, so when I make a deck, I'll definitely have to have both of them in there. So great, that's our first one, and really excited about it because, like I stated earlier, they are not guaranteed. I mean, you could open up 36 packs here and not get one. So yeah, that's awesome. And Snow right after that, and Snow is awesome, so that's always nice to see. And okay, he's not bad. I like this guy. He's in my Fire Earth deck right now, so I may have to put another one in there. It's not a Type 0 deck, so maybe just one for now is good enough. But yeah, just states that when you enters the field, you can search for a category Type 0 summon and add it to your hand, and you can sacrifice it, pay 2, and dull the one in play. Put 5 backups into the break zone, and break all forwards opponent controls. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, yep, may have to find a way to play that. That's not bad at all. Alrighty. We're getting there. We're about halfway done, it looks like. I think we're on pack 15 here, so yeah. Awesome foil arc. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. Nice. We're doing really good this box. My last box, Chris kind of has bad luck with pulling cards, and I think I broke the curse because I rubbed the last box on him and rubbed it on his shoulder. Nothing weird there. Just rubbed it on his shoulder, and I think I broke the curse because the last box I got a foil of the 4-drop Earth Wool, which, as far as I know, is the most expensive card in this whole set. It was like about $40 or so. And if you're paying about $100 per box and you get $40 on one card, you got some really good returns. So I got that in the last box, and it looks like I'm doing pretty good on this one too. And Lugai, which goes with Barnabas. So yeah, obviously it states that whenever you enter the field, you can search for one card Barnabas and add it to your hand. And then his other ability is choose one for dull and or freeze it. So he's not bad at all. Put him right there, and let's get through at least one more before making a hard cut. So, Scholar, and okay, another foil hero. All right, Thancred. It states if you control a job scion of the 7th Dawn, other than him, he gets plus 1,000 power, and that if he receives damage while dull, the damage is reduced by 2,000 instead. So he's not bad. He's a foil hero, so can't complain about that at all. And let's see. All right, another Refia. All right, cool. Great. Doing good. Yeah, we got time for at least one or two more here. Making great time, like I said. Hopefully this video isn't too long for you guys. Let's see, Orator. Okay. Put him over here. Another Gumba. Nice. That one's not bad at all. And oh, okay. So this is another one of those monsters where you can pay 1, becomes 8,000 power forward, and whenever he deals damage to your opponent discards 1 card from his or her hand. Okay, yeah, not bad at all. Let's see here. There's Ravager. Carla. Another one of her. And Edward. Nice. I like Edward. It states that whenever you enter his field, your opponent discards 1 card from his or her hand. I like that a lot. And then his ability is you can sacrifice, and dullest one chooses summon, cancel its effects. Yeah, he's not bad at all. Nice. Oh, look at that white mage. That's a good looking white mage right there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that white mage. Alright, another set of reins. Oh, Sarah. That's another one where you can choose a Job Warrior of Light in your brick zone, add it to your hand. Not bad at all. And Arya from Final Fantasy III. States that whenever she enters the field, you may search for 1 Job Warrior of Light forward and add it to your hand. Not bad at all. I think we're starting to see a pattern here, don't you? Alright, let's see what we get in this one. Oh, and now we have a red mage. First we got the white mage, now we got the red mage. Yeah, these red mages are really good at dealing damage. So I like them for my decks, but that's just me. Plus they look cool. The art on these cards is just fantastic. And okay, the Earth version of the monster, and it states that becomes a forward of 7,000 power, and when he's put into the field or from the field to the break zone, you return to the field dull. So this is nice. It just keeps coming back. If it's obviously if it has the ability active when it's broken. Now, if it doesn't have the ability and it's not forward when it's broken, it just goes into the break zone. But still, not bad for a 4-drop. And we get a Scholar. Okay. I don't think we've drawn him yet. All right. I know we've seen you. We've seen you. And it's lightning. This is the 2-drop lightning. It has haste, and until at the end of the turn, return to its owner's hand. Really good card. It's really good for like quick, fast attacks. And if it does get broken, that one card that brings them back from the break zone into play is always really nice. I forget the name of the card. I'm sure in the post edit, I can go ahead and put the name of the card up here because I am fantastic at forgetting things. But that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and jump forward in time, and we're going to go ahead and finish off this unboxing. So thanks for watching this part. Let's fast forward in time, and boom! All right, and I'm back. So we are going to open the last 13 packs here, and I'm super excited. We already have a couple legends, and let's see what else we got here. So pack number 1. If I can get it open. There we go. All right. The foil is Leviathan. Okay. It's a common. And here's the rares. Let's see. And okay. Yang. He is the hero for this pack. He's not bad. I actually think this Yang is probably one of the weaker ones. There are ones from other sets that I have currently in my Earth Fire deck that I think personally are a little bit better. But that first ability is kind of nice that he can't become dull by your opponent's summons or abilities. The only problem I have with this one is that it's a 5 cost, and the other one I have is a 4 cost. And it also lets me put Ursula out, which is also another Earth forward, if I have her in my hand when I play him, which is fantastic. You get 2 cards for literally the price of 1. So he's not bad, but I don't think he's going to see a whole lot of play just because of his cost and the fact that the other one is slightly better as far as the ability goes. So, oh, okay. This is good. We have Sarah EX as the foil, which is a good card, and it's a really cool looking card too on top of that. It just states that when she enters the field, you may search for 1 Job Moogle, add it to your hand. Whenever she attacks, activate all the Job Moogle you control. She is fantastic in a Moogle deck. And Leo, since I know you're going to be watching this, here you go, buddy. I don't know if you have this one yet, but I'm sure that you'll be using this in your Moogle deck. So I can't wait to go up against that and crush it, honestly, because I'm awesome. So let's move on to the rares. Let's see. Okay. And oh, awesome. Fantastic. This card is amazing. I was really hoping to get another one so I can put it in my deck. Phoenix. Now, it is a 7 cost card, but it is so good. And it's also a legend. So we got another legend. It just says that choose 1 forward of cost 3 or less in your break zone and up to 1 forward opponent controls. Play the former onto the field dull and deal the latter 8,000 damage. So not only can you get a 3-drop, and if I put Cloud on the field, because I love Cloud and he's in my deck and he's a 3-drop, he comes in and can destroy stuff when he comes in. I believe he deals, I want to say 7,000 damage when he comes into play, which would count even if he's dull. And then you deal another card 8,000 damage, so that's up to 2 removal, and you can get a Cloud. Well, I could get a Cloud for my deck. So this card's awesome. I have one in my deck, so I'm really excited to put this one in there. And like I said, it is a legend, so that counts. So let's go to the next one. Let's see here. I have quite a pile over there of wrappers. And it's Volker. Okay, so he is a rare. And yeah, so that's our foil for this one. Not too awful. I don't really use any Final Fantasy 11 forwards, so to be honest, he's really not going to be a whole lot of use for me at this time in my deck, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with getting them. Sorry, I'm all hyped up on Rockstar right now, so if you see me shaking and stuff, that's why. And Carbuncle, which I think I have 2 or 3 of him already. Not awful, but you know, I personally haven't found a whole lot of use for him yet, but I'm sure he's good in some sort of deck. Moving on. And it's Zide? Zide. I'm really awful at pronouncing Final Fantasy characters' names. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, I'm bad at pronouncing anybody's name, but Final Fantasy in particular, I am just completely awful at. But that's okay. He's a rare. So yeah, that's our foil for the pack. And the legend/hero is... Oh, another one. Another Ozma. Okay. Nice. Let's see here. We're getting down to the bottom here. Getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. And okay. Just another rare. So not too bad. I'll take that. Telling you, I really do need to build a win deck sometime. Oh, she's good. Awesome. She has haste, and during each turn, when she is chosen by your opponent's summon or ability for the first time in that turn, cancel its effects. And her sacrifice ability is activate all the forwards you control. They gain haste until end of turn. Holy crap. All the forwards opponent controls lose 2,000 power until end of turn. Okay, that's good enough with the activate and gain haste. And then they lose 2,000 power on top of that. That's really good. Yeah, she's definitely going to see some play. Awesome. Straighten that out a little bit. My messy piles. Next one. And it's another special. It's 2-drop Ida. Says that for each job scion of the 7th Dawn other than her you control, she gains 2,000 power. Okay, that's not bad. She's only 2,000 power to begin with, but, I mean, if you build a deck around that, you can definitely power her up. And whenever she attacks Doll, choose one Doll forward opponent controls and deal damage equal to half her power. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Not terrible for a 2-drop, and if she was any more, I'd say she's probably not going to see any play, but since she's only a 2-drop, that is not bad at all. And we got Glacia Labulas. Oh, I told you I'm terrible at this stuff. It is a hero card, hero summon. For 3, it lets you select 2 of the following 4 actions. Your opponent discards 1 card from his or her hand. Choose 1 forward, dull it. Choose 1 forward, freeze it. Choose 1 dull forward, deal it 7,000 damage. That's awesome. So you can dull their forward and then deal it 7,000 damage. Or if you don't want to deal it damage, you can dull it and then just freeze it. That's really good. Plus, if they don't really have a lot of cards in their hand, you can just make them discard a card and make their day miserable. So yeah, that's actually not bad at all. I wish that was an EX burst. That would be fantastic if it was. But it would probably be a little bit overpowered. But, you know, nothing wrong with that. Still good as is. And we get a foil rare. Sid of Clan Gully. Whenever he enters the field, you may search for 1 Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced 2 forward and add it to your hand. So yeah, not bad. Again, I might just have to build a deck around Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced 2, just because it seems like there's so many good cards from that particular set in this one. And we got Camlanot, who's not bad. He's a 5-cost dark forward, and his ability is when he enters the field, you may search for 1 dark card and add it to your hand, which is good. He cannot be chosen by summons or abilities that share its element, which is good if your opponent tries to play like a dark card. It doesn't affect him at all, and it says that at the beginning of your main phase 1, select 1 element, and he becomes that element. Oh! And it does not end at the end of turn. Now, I'm wondering if that stacks. If every turn he can become another element, which is super awesome if that's the case. So you can just choose ice. Say if it's like an anti-ice deck, you can just choose ice right off the bat on your next turn, and he's immune to all summons abilities that share that element. Yeah, I think I have one of him already, so he might have to go in the deck. I actually really like that. That's a really cool ability. I didn't realize that's what it was. And Leo, you'll have to let me know if it does stack, because if it does, that's pretty awesome. I mean, granted, you have to keep him out long enough for it to stack, but still. And oh, okay, awesome. We got a foil hero card. It is a carbuncle, which we just saw. Like I said, he's not too bad, but it's at least foil hero, so that's always nice. Always increases the value. And also got Adele, and she is our hero for the pack. She has haste. She's 5,000 power for 3, and her ability is dull 1 or pay 1 wind, and she can't be blocked. Okay, all right, that's actually really good. Yeah, that'd be great in a wind deck. Let's see. Come on, foil wall. The earth one, not the light one. And that one's not bad, but come on. Okay. All right. Cool. Another foil hero, which, I mean, we're doing really good with the foil heroes. I usually don't get this many. Usually I get like 1 or 2 per like a whole booster box. So we're doing really good. And a lot of them are lightning, which is even better because I definitely want to build a lightning deck with all the lightning cards I'm getting here. And she's a 3-drop with haste, and she has 6,000 power. And her ability is during each turn, when she's chosen by your opponent to summon her ability for the first time in that turn, cancel its effects. Did I already read this one? Think I did. Did I just get one of these? I did. Okay, I'm losing my marbles. Like I said, I just chugged a rock star, so I'm going slightly stupid. But yeah, that's awesome. We got another one of her, so yeah, this will definitely be useful in the deck. And we still have a rare or legend in this pack. So let's see what we got. Yes! Diabolos? Diabolos. This dude's awesome, and I think this card's worth about $9 to $10. Just this little guy right here. He is another legend, so we are doing really good for the legends. And his ability is select 2 of the following. Choose 1 forward of cost 5 or more, break it. Choose 1 forward of cost 4 or less until the end of turn. Its power becomes 1,000. Wow. Activate all the forwards you control. Activate all the backups you control. Holy crap. Okay, that would be awesome at the end of a turn. If you get done attacking and you just activate all your forwards again. And your backups. Wow. Yeah, he's really good. And we still have a couple more packs here, it looks like. We got 4 left. So, come on, foil legends. Let's see. Okay, foil hero. Vermilion bird. Oh man. Final Fantasy, you're killing me with these names. Yeah, okay, this guy. He's really good. I like him a lot. He is also in my deck, and I may have to put this one in place of the normal one I have. His ability is when he attacks, he gains first strike into a turn, which is awesome because he's already a 9,000 power. And when the forward damage by him is put in from the field into the break zone on the same turn, you activate him. Okay, that's awesome. And then he can attack again. Wow! And you can just pay a fire and give him haste. Wow! Okay. I've never actually played him while playing with my deck. It's kind of... I just added him recently, so I haven't gotten a chance to actually play him during like a round, but holy crap, that's fantastic. Yeah, I love him. That's great. Whoops, wrong pile. Sorry about that. Let's see here. And what else did we get in this one? Come on, Legend. Come on, Legend. Legend. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, my favorite card ever. I now have 3 of these, and you're welcome, Leo, for the foil one. This dude is amazing. He's just great in pretty much any Earth deck you can think of. He's also that Warrior of Light type, so he works with a lot of other cards that came out in this set, and I believe are also coming out Opus 6. His ability is at the beginning of your attack phase, select 2 of the following actions. Sorry. Choose one forward. It gains Brave until end of turn, which means it doesn't dull when it attacks, which is fantastic. Choose one forward. It gains 2 as power until end of turn, which is also really good. Choose one dull forward. Deal 3,000 damage. That combines really well with fire, which is what I also have in that deck, because it focuses on dealing damage, and if it doesn't deal like enough damage to break that card, this one can definitely pile on in that same turn. And then the last one, which I think is really overpowered, and why this card's, I think, like $15 for like each one. They're really expensive. I know the foil one goes between 40 and 50. So yeah, this guy's expensive as heck right now, and I think it's probably going to continue that way just because of all of his options here. And it states that all forwards cannot be chosen by summons, EX burst, or characters EX burst this turn, which means when you deal damage to your opponent and they take a point of damage, their EX burst, if they draw one, is just negated, which, I mean, holy crap, that's awesome. So yeah, I am so excited to get another one of those, and who knows, we got 3 packs left, maybe I'll get another foil one. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic value for a booster box. I mean, even getting him is good enough. And okay, a foil hero. We've already seen him before. Like I said, he's a pretty good card. Not the best, but he's certainly playable. And we also got Tella. All right, this one's not bad. He's a card that's great at like dealing damage as a backup. His ability is dull him and put him into the break zone. Choose one forward, deal 7,000 damage. That's enough to kill a lot of 3 and under drop character forwards. So if they're like 3 drop or less, except for Barnabas, I think he's a 1 drop for 9k. Pretty much he's going to kill them in just that without having to pay any additional cost or sacrifice one. And his sacrifice ability is sacrifice him, pay 1, and dull him. And it says choose one forward and move the top card of your deck from the game. Deal 4,000 damage for each CP required to play the removed card. Wow, I play with a lot of 2 to 4 drop stuff in my deck, so this would be great for that, because even if I draw just a 2 CP card, it's still doing 8k in damage, which is enough to destroy most cards. So yeah, he is definitely not bad at all. Whoops, almost put him in the legend pile. And we got 2 left. Let's hope for some good stuff. Come on, foil legend. It is, yes. Yes! $20 card right here. Foil Zemus is fantastic. I have one already. Like I said, I definitely need to make a lightning deck. He is absolutely going in it. He is 8k for 4 drop, and it is pay X and dull him. Choose one lightning forward in your break zone. If its cost is X, play it onto the field. You can only use this ability during your main phase. That's insane. That's really good if you want to get like the 2 drop 5k lightning out. Say it's in your break zone. All you have to do is pay 2, dull him, and then you can get lightning back out. He's, yeah, there's a reason why he's definitely a pricey one. So yeah, that is another foil legend. And let's see what else we get in this one, because we are not done yet. A Star Symbol. Okay, good card. This is a hero. It is a 5 cost backup, which is a little bit high, but it does also have an EX burst, which is why I think the cost is a little bit higher. And her EX burst is when she enters the field, you may search for one category 11 character other than her and add it to your hand. So that's not bad. It's a searcher. And then you can dull her and put her in the break zone to play one forward of cost 6 or less from your hand onto the field. Wow. Okay. I see why she's definitely useful. Once you get her out, you can pretty much drop anything you want. But you can only use that during your turn, which makes sense. That would be insane if you could just like drop wool during their turn by using her ability. That would be slightly broken. And we got one pack left. Let's see what's in it. Come on, foil wall. If we get a foil wall, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to cry with tears of joy. So it is... All right, it's foil Edward. So not bad. Still a hero, foil hero. And he's, again, like I say, he's not bad. He's really good for making the opponent discard a card, which can stack with some of the other cards that... I forget what the name was, but if they discard... no, that was draw. Either way, he's still not bad. Like I said, my brain's not working right now. Sorry about that. And the final card is... Okay, Lunith. I don't have one of these yet. And it's not too bad. 3-drop for 7k. And it states that the job, Warrior of Light forwards and Fire forwards, other than Lunith, you control gain plus 1,000 power. Okay. Dull a total of 3 active Fire forwards or Fire backups. Choose one forward, deal 2,000 damage. So, not great, but, I mean, it's also not a bad card either. So, that is the first unboxing ever that I've done. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We got some really good stuff. Check up here for the total legend counter. And let me know if you think this was a good box, if you think it was good value. Are you guys excited for Opus 6? Have you seen some spoilers for it? What do you guys think? Is this something that you think we should do more of? Do you want to see us play some games one-on-one? Something like that, you know, where we can, a couple of us can get together and play this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, subscribe, click the little notification button as well. We do have a website, goldenagegamers.com. Feel free to visit that. I do, we put up articles every so often. I've been putting a couple up a week. And there's definitely, like I said, there was a little one on there about why this is the best trading card game out there. I stand behind that. I really think it is. And hopefully you guys visit the site and read the article and hopefully enjoy it. So thanks, everybody. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.